Hey, Teresa from Taps Take On It. So I did a live earlier about my blood pressure and how just doing some natural things and taking a supplement has dropped my blood pressure down to 110/70, guys. Hasn't been that low in 15, 16 years. So I did a blog post on natural ways to lower your blood pressure without taking medicine. So as you can probably guess, number one is exercise. We need to lose some excess weight and we need to exercise, get our heart rate up. That will help lower the blood pressure. Number two, eating the right foods. Cannot stress this enough. I'm going to come back to that in a second. Three, cutting added sugar and refined carbs out. Of course, losing weight. Cutting out salt, smoking, alcohol. Reducing our stress. So if you need to do some meditation, some yoga, do some things to simplify your life, try to get some of that stress out of it. I know it's a hard one. Supplements, my number one thing. And support. Guys, get support of your family, friends, join a support group. I have one on Facebook, Taps Healthy Living support group. Whatever you need to get the support you need. Okay, so back to the foods. So I have a list that I put together of some of the best foods to eat. Now this is a list for vegetarians / vegans because that's how I eat. So if you're not, skim milk, yogurt, and fish are good ones too, but I'm not going to have them on this list that I'm going to go over with you. So number one, leafy greens, guys. Romaine lettuce, arugula, kale, turnip greens, collard greens, spinach, beet greens, Swiss chard, all great. What I do is add them to our smoothies in the mornings. We get extra, kale and spinach thrown into our smoothies. Berries, big one, berries. Blueberries is the top berry for lowering your blood pressure. Strawberries and raspberries are also good. Once again, we add blueberries and strawberries to our smoothies. Our smoothies are powerhouse, guys. Just powerhouse. Red beets. Now, this is one. It says you can add them into smoothies or you can cook them and eat them. You roast them, add them to stir fry, stews. I've only had them a few times and I've had it on my list to try in a smoothie and sometime I'm just going to have to do it. But I think I juiced them once. I'm pretty sure that we juiced them once. So beans, lentils, tofu, all good ones. Oatmeal. I love my oatmeal. I tend to have my oatmeal for dinner because I always do a smoothie for breakfast. And then lunch is my biggest meal, so it's probably my heaviest meal of the day, where I'll have, brown rice or quinoa, stir fries, whatever I want to put together, soup. But then dinner time, a lot of times for me, is oatmeal with, I put nuts on it, some cinnamon, peanut butter, sometimes I add blueberries to it. But yeah, oatmeal's another good one. Bananas, high in potassium, guys. So once again, we add bananas to our smoothies. Flax seeds. Flax seeds are very good for you guys. I put that usually in my oatmeal. You can add them to your smoothies. I haven't done that yet, but usually I put them on my oatmeal. Seeds, sunflower, pumpkin, squash seeds, all good for you. Great for snacks too. You can roast them and have them for a snack. Garlic and herbs are other good ones for lowering the blood pressure. I cook a lot with garlic. I add garlic to everything. I just love garlic. Some other good ones are basil, cinnamon, thyme, and rosemary. Cinnamon I use a lot too. Basil I usually put in any tomato sauces or soup, whatever. Thyme and rosemary. Rosemary I don't know that I ever really use. Thyme I use in a few recipes. Dark chocolate is another one, guys. We all like our dark chocolate. Just have one little, square a day of dark chocolate. Pistachios. So I every now and then I have pistachios. It's not something I eat on a regular basis, but maybe I need to start adding those into my diet for a snack. Olive oil. I cook everything in olive oil. My eggs, my stir fries, I use olive oil. I put olive oil. I very rarely eat noodles anymore, but if I do, I mix some olive oil in it. But yeah, we use a lot of olive oil. Pomegranates. That is not one I've been able to get into, but it is on the list of good for heart or blood pressure. My husband likes pomegranates. I've not been a big pomegranate eater, but it is good. So if you like them, eat them. So that is the list, guys, of the foods that we should be eating to lower our blood pressure. So if you want to read basically everything I just regurgitated to you with a little more info, go to my website, tapstakeonit.com, and the blog post will be up. And if you want to know the supplement I'm using for my smoothie every day that has gotten my blood pressure down to 110/70, then contact me and I will let you in on what I'm using. Have a great day, guys.